Welcome back to What Arty Noobs with General Disturbance. This is an Object 907. It's a Tier 10 Russian reward medium. It's located on the north spawn of Ensk Encounter, and it's under the command of Tiger of Tigers. Now, we've seen him before in action and in this very tank. He's got 2 marks on the barrel and he's about to let loose on the enemy. Game started. Well, if you've got a 907, it means you are a top player. It's got a 100mm gun with 320 alpha, 264mm of penetration with standard APCR. That goes up to 330 with the heat rounds. And he's found, well, he saw an enemy tank go past, an E50, but he didn't get a chance to put a round into it, unfortunately, because it's a little too late. Oh, Superconk, yeah, puts one into him. Tries to go for another, but nope. He's backing up because another Superconks, or Conks, turned up actually this time. And he's got one round into him, puts another one in, and the Conqueror's realised, yeah, he probably doesn't want to stay there because he's going to take more damage than he can deal. He's trying to side scrape out. That's not going to be very effective either. Not in these circumstances. He's taken another round to hold him there, and all the time he's tracked, he's vulnerable. And that one was an HE round. Did some damage. Go for another one. Tracks him again. Didn't get any damage off that one at all, and Tiger of Tigers is turning around because he's going to pull out of here. He's loaded a heat round, tries to get that through the spaced armour around the turret, but unfortunately it doesn't work. He hasn't got a shot there, but he has got a shot on the Type 4. Puts one into him. Go for a second. Can he get it? Tries to get lower plate, gets critical damage. He's got a shot that way. Nope, angle was wrong, I'm afraid. It's surprising that so many of the enemy tanks have decided to hang around the railway lines, because it can actually make you very vulnerable. Okay, 907 on the enemy team doing the same. He suddenly realised, oh, I'm being fired on by another 907, and it's 2 rounds he's taken now. And you notice how Tiger of Tigers uses a lot of heat ammo, but it really does give you results. And look at that, he got a fire on the Superconk. Burn, baby, burn. Is he going to get the kill? That guy's got no fire extinguisher, and he's gone. So that's an arsonist. So it just goes to show, sometimes you pick a tank with no fire extinguisher to use premium consumable, and it does not pay off. He's trying to shoot over that railway wagon into the standard B, and he's not having much luck. I'm not sure where the shells are going, because they should be going straight in. Oh, that one hit the target. Okay, he's using the APCR again now. Just way too expensive to fire heat like that, but yeah, the reason why he carries a lot of premium ammo is because obviously he does get the results. If you can actually do the penetration, do the damage, you'll get the credits back. And you don't worry about credits at this sort of level. Cost is not a factor. Winning is a factor at this level. Took a round actually from the TVP, which did penetrate there. So, yeah, some damage from the enemy. It was a heat round at that. He had a heat clip. Go for another one. Yes, got the kill! So that TVP is not going to be bothering us anymore. And with a bit of luck, we might be able to get behind that Type 4. But we've got a few enemies to contend with before we do that. Okay. Tries to get around through the Yag Tiger. Didn't get it, but he can this time. Yes, he did. Got that one in. He's already clocked up just under 5k of damage. And he ignored that 430. It was right in front of him. I think the 430 saw him and didn't ignore him, but here we go. Can we get a shot in? I think he's waiting for us just around the corner. Yeah, he fired one into our tracks. Try and hold us in place. But we've got his ass now. And yes, he's going to take some more damage. And one more. He's actually run out of standard ammo now, so he's onto the premiums. But these enemy tanks are going to go down like 9 pins now. Oh, one of his teammates was in the way there with his barrel. The 60 TP. Almost stopped him from getting damage on the enemy, and he ricocheted off his own teammate there. Now, I'm not sure if that will actually have an effect upon the end battle results. You know, if you do team damage, accidentally or otherwise, you might actually disqualify yourself from a high caliber. So we'll just have to see how that one pays out. There's only 4 enemies left. 3 of them were in the field. The Type 4 was on the railway line. And there's the mouse. He was in the field originally. He's going back down the railway line. And can we get a shot on him? Go for the weak spot. Yes, he got in. 279. He's trying to return fire. Go for another shot in the weak spot. The curve of the turret right at the front. That Porsche turret type curve. In fact, actually, if you like the mouse, there's a video by Sophie Line on her channel, just been published just yesterday or the day before, and she's actually got the schematics taken by Honeycutt of the mouse, and it's very interesting indeed. Oh, he's trying to get these rounds in. Unfortunately, he's suffering more damage from the mouse now because the mouse is able to use his might to keep Tiger of Tigers from doing damage. He's still getting some shots in. You can see the holes. But every time the mouse fires, it's 500 hit points down. He is winning this fight, but he's up at 8k of damage, and he gets... Well, he doesn't get the kill in that one, and he takes him around from the Type 4 as well, and he's down to a one-shot now. But that Type 4 Heavy is one of the last 3 enemies. He's gone. So that's 3 kills for Tiger of Tigers, and now he's managed to get 8.7k. But he is a one-shot, so he does need to be careful he doesn't get hit by the enemy from now on in. He's still doing damage. He's critical hit that for 140. But he is running short on ammo. Only 3 rounds left. And, oh, there's the Gorilla 15 down at the other end, and it's blocked by all those wrecks. There's 5 left on their team, 2 on the enemy team. The 140 is a one-shot. The Gorilla is not. He's still 100% health. In fact, the question is, why hasn't he moved? And is he an AFK? And is this 263 going to block us? If he is an AFK... No, he's moving. He's moving. He's looking at us. He's looking at us. He wants you as a kill. Let the 263 take the first shot. Then go for this. Yep, he gets 1 in. Can he get the second one after the reload? Yep. 1 round left. Can he take out the Gorilla? He doesn't get the kill on the Gorilla, but the Object 140 is the last enemy, and he's got 1 round left. Just 1 round of heat. And that Object 140 is a one-shot. So if he can take him out, you know what that means. It's another medal. Oh, that would be sweet if he could do that. He's racing to get there, so's the rest of the team. They'd all like this kill, but he really does deserve it because he's done so much damage to this game. He comes up behind the 140 and takes him out and wins the medal. Victory. Very badly damaged 907, but he won the game. Let's have a look at the end of battle stats for this one. It's an ace tanker for Tiger of Tigers in the Object 907. He managed to get a bruiser medal for getting at least 5 critical hits in this one. He got 11. He got an arsonist because he set fire to the super conch and it burned up. He got a duelist for taking down 2 tanks who damaged him. And a fighter badge for getting at least 4 kills. He got 4 exactly. And a fire effect for doing more damage than the hit points of his own vehicle. Now it gets interesting because the epic medals. He picked up a Fadin's medal. He only had 1 round of ammunition left in his magazine. And he used that to kill the Object 140, the last enemy. And that means he's earned his Fadins. He also got a Confederate for hitting more of the enemy than anyone else on his team, and his eventual damage score was very, very high, but I suspect he did actually lose a high caliber. We'll find that out any second. Let's have a look at team score. There you go. Yes, he did lose his high caliber because he fired that shot which accidentally bounced off the side of the 60 TP that he was alongside when he was trying to hit the 140. I think it was the 140 or one of the enemy tanks as they were retreating, and firing that round and bouncing it off the side of your teammate actually cost him the high caliber, because if you do damage to a teammate, or you would have done damage to a teammate, yes, I'm afraid that disqualifies you from the high caliber. 9,591 hit points of damage, 4,672 to the Object 140 on the enemy team, and the next high scorer was the Object 263, the Stalin Standal, with 3,802. When it came to kills, he was also shared the top spot with the Object Object 140. Both got 4 kills apiece. 3 kills for the Object 263, and then there was 3 players who managed to get 2 kills apiece. When it came to base XP, yes, he's got the top in that one as well. So he's got the top in all 3 columns. 1,488 XP, 1,181 for the Object 263, and 975 for the Object 277. The 263 and the 907 are the only 2 managed to get over 1,000 base. He fired 45 rounds, got 42 direct hits and 28 penetrations. And not all the rounds actually did pen, but that's because some of them were shot at the vehicle, and they were deliberately trying to track the enemy and keep him there, keep him isolated or immobilized rather, so that they could actually then, others could do damage to him. 1 splash damage as well. That was, I think that was one of the shots that he actually made at the Conqueror. 9,591 hit points of damage, of which 2,702 were at more than 300 meters. 7 hits received from the enemy, 4 penetrations, 3 non-penetrations, and 810 hit points of damage blocked by armor. 3 enemy vehicles spotted, 11 enemy vehicles damaged, and 4 kills. So there was only 4 players on the enemy team he did not touch. I suspect that those were the guys out in the field that he never actually got a chance to see. And 1,670 hit points of damage assistance. On a premium count, he actually earned 82,535 credits from the game, got 37,141 from battle payments, and 50,000 from personal mission payout. So his total came to a 210,944 credits for the battle. But, and here's the kicker, after repair, ammunition resupply and consumables, he actually made a small loss of 11,292 credits. But I don't think he'll be worried about that. As I said, he uses the premium ammo to get the results. He gets the results. He does earn a lot of credits, but he can easily make back the credits that he loses on any battle from strongholds or clan wars or anything like that. 1,488 XP, 112 from premium vehicle tier, took away 2,344 experience points altogether. So, if you want to learn how to do 9.6k of damage in a game in an Object 907, this is how you do it. But the only thing I would say is, of course, try not to shoot any of your own teammates by mistake. Or it was a pure mistake. It was a pure fluke. He tried a snapshot at that departing enemy, and it just happened to bounce off the side of the 60 TP Lewandowski, and as a consequence he lost the high caliber out of that. So he would have had 1 more medal but for that shot. But other than that, it's a great display of how you can actually win the game. And he was so eager to get that last kill so he could win the Fadin's medal, and he deserved it in this case. And I would have, if I was on the enemy team, or if I was on the same team rather, I would have actually let him go through and said, let him take the kill. Crumbs, yes, get the kill. Because after all, you've done most of the work in the game, you might as well take that one as well. So if you enjoyed that replay, please give this video a like and do subscribe to our channel, please. And thanks for watching.